Less is only more when more is no good. This is a famous quote by American architect Frank Lloyd Wright. Today, I'll be talking about minimum wage and its adverse impacts on us as college students and Maine citizens. As the quote implies, as minimum wage has recently increased, its potential drawbacks and disadvantages could prove to be less beneficial than we anticipate in the long run. As an individual who's worked at Subway over the last 5 years, I've seen the minimum wage increase and its respective impacts on both management and employees. In 2016, Mainers voted on Question 4, a referendum, for an increase of minimum wage over the course of 4 years. This referendum passed, and because of this, on January 1st, 2017, we saw minimum wage jump to $9 per hour from $7.50. Each following year, up to 2020, we have, or will see, an increase of $1 per hour, up to a maximum of $12 an hour. This is an increase of $4.50. So although more money sounds good, the progressive minimum wage increases in Maine over the past half decade could prove to be financially detrimental to all of us because of potential unemployment, possible cheaper foreign aid and labor, and skyrocketing prices. So how exactly does the minimum wage negatively impact us as college students? Well, first off, minimum wage increases can cause unemployment due to possible layoffs. In Illinois, which can be projected onto Maine itself, after recent wage increases, saw or experienced an 11.2 unemployment rate for minimum wage workers. Retail jobs, which are experiencing the largest impact, have cut over 46,000 positions in 2019 alone. Keep in mind that we're only halfway through the year. After announcing also in 2019 that Amazon and Walmart were going to increase the pay wages for their employees, they cut over 1,000 employees. I work at Subway, and I recently interviewed the vice president of our company, and he said that the franchise simply cannot afford assistant manager or shift manager roles and its necessary pay increase. Because of this, individuals who are worthy of these pay increases aren't getting their respectful pay. Unemployment, however, isn't the only concern regarding an increase in minimum wage. Consider, for instance, after working for 4 years through college and getting a career dream job, losing this opportunity to a foreign alien. This could be reality if minimum wage continues to increase. Minimum wage can cause employers to hire cheaper employees from foreign countries. The United States has a program called the H-1B program, which allows employers to hire individuals from foreign countries with the idea of them hiring it for the right of hiring for a skill set in which they can't find in the U.S. labor pool. However, employers are taking advantage of this because they're using this as a way to cut labor and a way to hire less expensive workers. And this works because these temporary aliens are indentured, meaning they are taken to the United States, admissible into the United States under a contract, which they have to fulfill. And because of this, they're not considered U.S. citizens and don't have the right to the respectful minimum wage. So the companies, the employers, have a leniency on how much they actually get paid. Now, pay close attention to this, because this is what is most directly going to impact us as college students. Prices. When minimum wage increases, prices have also increased. Every time you see a dollar sign here, prices have significantly increased. In each following year, the price of fast food hamburgers have also skyrocketed. So, with Subway, as I said, I worked there. Back 3 years ago or so, they offered a deal that in February you could get any footlong for $5. Now, if you walk into Subway, you would be lucky to walk out with a footlong that was less than $6.29. Some sandwiches are expensive as $10.99. Market Basket reported in October of 2018 the price of ground beef was $4.50. That's a 7.3% increase. The cost of fast food and restaurant food has increased 2.8% in 2018. The Department of Labor projects a 2 to 3% increase of food in 2019. So, guys, as you can see, this increase in minimum wage, although it's very attractive because of more money, higher wages, it has many disadvantages, and it can impact us directly. In the near future, and maybe even now, we can see that we're not getting these minimum wage jobs that we depend on to help pay for college bills because the positions are getting cut. And after college, when we're looking for a career, we might lose out on opportunities because employers are hiring foreigners who can be paid less money. And as for prices, everything costs money, and living and along with our tuition bills, this can be a large struggle just to find a way to get by. So although more money sounds great to all of us from the outside perspective, in the end, with higher prices and possible layoffs or job loss opportunities, in the end of the day, we might be putting less money in our pocket than we actually anticipate. Thank you.